Let's get this game going. The Cowboys will kick it away to get this game going. Returner decides to fair catch this. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff to the single back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Alvarez. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. As a design quarterback keeper. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Hands off to the left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the Cowboys looking to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That one sails incomplete, through too far.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Alvarez. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, as a quarterback, you're always trying to obviously find that open window to be able to throw the football into. That time, that wide open was right in the middle of the field. Makes it so easy on the quarterback to make that throw and pick up good yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Alvarez. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
It's second down after that completion. Gives it to the back. They'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards and get those first downs.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the Nittany Lions are going to cash in here in the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Second down after that previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Or it's snapped to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's going to pull it down and run. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Penn State 13. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Alvarez.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's on the run. Launches deep. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Cowboys offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And there's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Arnold. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And looking for a big play here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Cowboys will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The offense now. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned. Couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They're going to run it. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And the Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Fuentes. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
The Cowboys will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And this pass is caught. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The offense going with the hurry up.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay, but inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost him.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And so they'll mark it about the 30. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Cowboys will crank up the tempo. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the ball is hauled in. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Close to the tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Fights through the tackle. They stop him right at the 24.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Cowboys looking to run some tempo here.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Cowboys keep the football on the move. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. As a designed quarterback keeper. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Cowboys will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here for this offense. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The offense is on a really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Cowboys come to the line in a hurry-up. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. 2nd down play coming up.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception or maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And some room to work now. Tackle made after a big gain. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they're able to get him down. 2nd and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Fuentes. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds his man. It's Arnold. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Cowboys will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. He runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Alvarez. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a hand on it. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right. This one caught. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Penn State.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Alvarez. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights off a defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock, they eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
BAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Punt over the middle. It's Alvarez. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
Now a crucial try for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. How will they play this? They've got some work to do to get into field goal range, but how aggressive will this play calling be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to...
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Arnold. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Cowboys hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. to take the lead in overtime. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28.
That makes the score Oklahoma State 35, Penn State 28.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Becomes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chain.
And it's a touchdown. We're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime as you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. In these overtime games, Kurt,